And I call the member for Hunter.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I rise today to contribute to the debate on the truck industry. Since I was elected the member for Hunter, I've been doing lots of driving. A lot of driving to and from Canberra, a lot of driving all around my electorate, which spans from Muswellbrook in the north all the way to Wyee in the south. Deputy Speaker, this alone is enough for me to gain an even greater respect for our truckies, because while I say I do a lot of driving, it's really nothing compared to those in the truck industry, who often drive through the day and night in large vehicles doing hard hours and spending time away from their families. I have no doubt that being a truck driver is a tough job. It is an industry filled with hard workers who all make their own fair share of sacrifices to show up to work every day and provide for their families. And as I drive around, I see a lot of truckies of all sizes carrying all sorts of goods. Sometimes as I drive behind these truckies all around my electorate, I notice a sticker on the sign or a sign on the back saying, it reads, "Without trucks, Australia stops." And this could not be any truer, Deputy Speaker. Trucks and truckies that drive them are the reason our supermarkets have food in the shelves. They are the reason our servos have fuel in their bowsers. They are a big reason why our farmers can get their produce to market and to export, and why our cattle farmers put steak on our plates. Road transport is a major part of our economy. It is in the 12 months of June 2022, the industry contributed $31.1 billion to our economy. Deputy Speaker, to put it simple, truck drivers and the truck industry are the reason we are able to move goods to all corners of our huge country that we live in the way that we do. And for this, we all owe a great appreciation and debt to this industry and those who are in it. Deputy Speaker, my electorate of Hunter knows how important the truck industry is, and so do I. There are parts of my electorate that do not even have a train station or a train line which is currently in use. Speaker, the only way that these parts of my electorate, like Cessnock, which has a population nearing 60,000, can get goods that are needed by all in our town to live, is by having them transported by trucks. And Deputy Speaker, another part of my electorate, Morisset, is located smack bang in the middle of one of the busiest transportation routes in this country. It is in the perfect spot for truck drivers going between Melbourne and Brisbane to stop and have a rest before continuing their long and tiring journey. So yes, Speaker, I understand the importance of the trucking industry, and my electorate understands the importance of the trucking industry, and the government understands the importance of the trucking industry and the heavy resilience that we all have on this as a nation. State and Territory Transport Ministers, along with the Commonwealth, collectively have asked the National Transport Commission to undertake consultation on the next increase to the road user charge. This is not a process the Commonwealth undertakes independently. The National Transport Commission has been consulting on a range of charge options. Consultation, that is what responsible governments do. And I can advise those opposite that no final decision has yet been reached on this heavy vehicle charge. But rather than whinging from the sidelines or opposing for opposition's sake, this government will continue working collaboratively with the states and territories to deliver more certainty for road transport sector and ensure investment in our regional roads can continue. This is what governments must do to clean up the mess left from the previous government. Speaker, there is not a single member in the Labor Party who wants to see the truck industry doing it tough, because, as I said, Deputy Speaker, we understand how important this industry is and we appreciate the industry, Deputy Speaker. But more importantly, Deputy Speaker, we support the trucking industry. We want to see them continue doing the important work that they do in order to pay their bills and support their families. I want to finish by once again saying thank you to all in the truck industry. Thank you to the truck drivers, thank you to the admin workers, thank you to the freight coordinators, thank you to the forkies, and I must thank all the families of the drivers that are waiting for their husbands, their wives to come home to their kids. This is one of the most dangerous industries we have in Australia, and I thank them for all they do, and I really wish they all get home safely to their families. Thank you.
I thank the member.